Record now. See the number? The number, see the red dot, that let you know it's recording. So now we'll stop. I'll stop it. Just push pause right here.
I said, I guess y'all come out and said, we have to support Juneteenth because they always support 4th of July, you know what I mean? With their barbecues and everything. But anyway, I'm Abdull Bowman, Dr. Sebi's son. Now this is a question for the white people only. I'm gonna see how far my father have reached outside of the black community. How many people out here besides black know about Dr. Sebi? Not that many, okay? Let me tell you who Dr. Sebi was, because he passed away in 2016. Dr. Sebi was an African-American man, grew up in Honduras, came out here to the United States in 1955. Came out to New Orleans, met my mom. They had me, of course, here I am. But anyway, Dr. Sebi was a gentleman back in 1988. Now listen, 1988 was taken to the New York State Supreme Court for his cure for AIDS. Not only did my father was brought before the United States Supreme Court for his cure for AIDS, but he also was, they was trying to charge him for practicing medicine without a license and all of that stuff. But anyway, he was taken to court. I'm gonna make this short. He won his court case. But let me tell you, when he won his court case, this how systemic the racism is here in America. They did not want to give my father not one piece of iota of any type of recognition. They overshadowed my father's court case. When he won his court case in New York, they had this one situation where they had this young lady supposedly been raped named Tarana Brawley. They made this big deal about Tarana Brawley across the city, across everywhere. I heard about it here in California. But they did not give no recognition to this black man who just won his case for curing AIDS. And the reason how he won his cure for AIDS by he developed our own medicine. The medicine that my father developed was called the African Biomineral Balance. The African Biomineral Balance is a host. I mean, he used at least 20 to 30 different types of tropical herbs that are indigenous to the African American race. He did not make this for any other race besides us, because he knew when they brought us here from Africa, they didn't bring our medicines, they didn't bring our food, they didn't bring nothing that was going to give us the nutrition and fortify our bodies. So some 30 years, 40 years later, he came up with a cure for AIDS. And if you don't believe it, you can pull him up. His name is Alfredo Bowman. You can Google his name, Alfredo Bowman. Court case, New York State Supreme Court, 1988. But when he was taken to court, he not only proved that he cured AIDS, oh yeah, and back at that time, Reagan was in office. And I remember Reagan distinctly saying, if anybody has a cure for AIDS, this awful, dreaded disease, please come forward. My father came forward and was subsequently arrested, saying that he was this fraudulent doctor and all this other garbage, but he won his court case. Not only did we win the court case, but we were also approved by the AMA and the FDA. We have the only herbal products in the United States that has been proven by the AMA and the FDA. But they didn't let you know about that either. Didn't let you know about that recognition. But now, my father has passed, like I said, in 2016, so I'm continuing the legacy. And let me tell you what I've been doing, okay? In my phone, in fact, I have the beautiful queen and funny as hell, Lunel, on my products. She can tell you how she's feeling. But not only Lunel, it's a whole host of others, because it just don't matter to me if you're a celebrity or what. If you're sick, you're sick. Oh, and let me let you white people know. Just because it was made for the African American race, anybody can take it. Anybody can use the product. What it's going to do is going to go in, it's going to give you an intracellular cleansing. Mean it's going to cleanse the blood, the liver, the kidney, the spleen. It's going to strengthen the heart. It's going to make you feel really, 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 really good. Men who are balding, it's going to give you more testosterone. It's going to make you, do your wild thing, whatever you have to do. I'm serious. These products are very, very, the formula that my father has given me, passed on, they're powerful and they're working. I have in my phone, and if you want to believe it or not, where they said that COVID-19 couldn't be cured. Yeah, I have in my phone, and y'all can call me. Yeah, I can text you all the information, or you can, contact me on Instagram. I'm at Dr. Sebi's Legacy on Instagram, and I was seeing that information. Yes, I have healed several people of the COVID. Not only that, diabetes, lupus, cancer. In fact, I would like to also give big ups to Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon came to a neighborhood where I grew up. They call it the jungle. I know white people saying, the jungle, there's no jungle out here in Los Angeles. What do you mean the jungle? The jungle is around where Lunel was talking about, the Crenshaw district. But let me tell you about the jungle. The reason why they called it the jungle, no, we wasn't running around there like animals and monkeys and acting a fool, no. This place on the west side was absolutely beautiful. In the 60s, 70s, 80s, up until now. In fact, a lot of you white people are moving over there, so y'all probably know what I'm talking about right now. Off of Stevely, August, Nicolette, by the Baldwin Hills Mall, right over there. A lot of white people, didn't they? They moved up over there. But anyway, Nick Cannon went into the area called the jungle and gave over 500 boxes of food to that whole area over there that was just ignored by our government. So I just want to say big up to Nick Cannon and really support that man. Really support him. And not only that, you can start looking for the documentary of my father. It's going to be the court case of Alfredo Bowman, a.k.a. Dr. Sebi. In fact, Nick is running the trailer. Nick came through for me and my family right when Nipsey Hussle was murdered. Y'all know about Nipsey. I know a lot of white people that know about Nipsey now. You know what I mean? Y'all may have knew about him a few years ago, but Nipsey Hussle was a beautiful brother out there in our community, giving back to the community, but he was tragically murdered. But Nick Cannon picked up the torch and ran with it. So we did finish my father's documentary. We're looking out for it. It's going to fill you with a lot of knowledge, and it's going to fill you with historical and a very historical event that a lot of y'all don't even know about. My father should have actually been given the Nobel Peace Prize to me. I mean, for a cure for AIDS. Just look, when they told him to bring one person out, they took 3 people into the courtroom that he had healed at that time. 77 people showed up. 77 people. That was just in the courtroom. They couldn't get no more in. And the rest of the people were standing on the outside. Yeah, with their diagnosis sheet saying that he did reverse their pathologies using all natural herbal products. We don't use no chemicals at all, not one chemical that we use. All right, so I'm Abdull, Dr. Sebi's son, and y'all look out for the documentary, and thanks for the support. BLM, Black Lives Matter.